now with these, let's just say societal life. Because we got men's organizations, we got business fraternities, we got law fraternities, we got women's organizations, and they're all doing the exact same thing and nobody wants to say anything about it. What I mean is this, they'll come into your organization because you've been begging people to be leaders, they'll slowly work their way to the top, they'll pledge, and I don't have a problem with people pledging. I have a problem with when they pledge, how they pledge, and what they do after they pledge. But after they pledge, after the pen goes on, after the jacket comes off, after the strolling is done, you will not see them in your student organization ever again. And if they come, they will isolate themselves. They will sit in a corner with other people who have pledged. And the reason most people are afraid to say anything is because you yourself want to pledge too. And nobody wants to call it out. And if you think that this ain't a problem all the way around, because see, in the professional ranks, we're starting to see it. See, in the last 3 to 5 to 7 years, there's been this influx of young people under 30, under 35 in the student affairs profession. And what's starting to happen is they're starting to pledge grad chapters. And the minute they cross, resign. You know you can crush a student organization by doing that? You're essentially creating brain drain. Now, on the advisor side, on the professional side, at most campuses, if you don't have an advisor, guess what you can't do? Anything. You can't host an event, you can't have any events, you can't do anything. So everything is at a standstill. But inside, if all of your leaders, your best trained, your best equipped, your most knowledgeable, the people that have been through a battle, that have been through a war, walk out the door all at one time, who's left to run your organization? And the reason they can do that, and the reason they'll do that is because see, they don't respect your organization because you don't. So I can give you a little piece of advice on how the MPHC at FAU once did things. See, there used to be a time when there's an old saying that you used to did not pledge while on somebody's evening. And that's national. I've heard this so many times across everywhere, right? That because it would always make it look like you used that organization to get your letters. So what used to happen is on a day, the day after an interest meeting, somebody would show up in the BSU office and they would want to see your attendance records. See, we don't even respect our organizations and our events enough to have an attendance sheet at the event or at the meeting. So we don't know who's coming and who's going. We don't know who's there and who's not. But see, we used to be on top of this. So somebody would come in and a member of, let's just pick one at Phi Beta Sigma, would walk in and he would say, there were some boys last night at my interest meeting and they claimed to be a member of NAACP. I want to see. Yeah, so there's some due diligence going on right now. See, when you go to get a job, they background check everything you say. We don't do that for our student organizations, though. See, we don't even ask people why they want to be a part of the organization. Because that's something that needs to be known. Do you want to be a part of this organization because there's a bunch of girls up in here and you think you can match everybody? Do you want to be a part of this organization because you got nothing better to do?